What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching tonight. So tonight's video is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to kind of get some feedback from you guys and tell me what you would do in this situation, or if you have been through something kind of similar to this. So a huge part of my family and just people in general that I know, a lot of people struggle with alcohol addiction. And it really sucks to see because I've just been surrounded by people that drink all the time since I was a little kid. So I think that's a huge part of why I don't drink anymore, because through my 20s, I probably drank on average maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 weekends out of the month. And I just remember always feeling like crap, like the next day or whatever. And it started to get to where it just wasn't worth it anymore. So probably about 2 years ago, since when my last relationship started, we just really never drank, and that phase of my life really just kind of faded out. Thank God. And it just became like, over the years, it became less and less worth it. The hangovers would get worse and worse, just as you get older. That's kind of how it goes, I feel. So unless you're used to drinking every day or every other day, your body's used to it. It's kind of like fast food. Like if I was to eat fast food now, it makes me sick, so because I'm so used to eating healthy food. So what I want to get your guys' opinion on today is, what would you do if you had a family member that every time you seen them, they were drunk, and it really kind of triggered you, to the point where you didn't want to go to like family gatherings because of this one person, and you just knew that they were going to be kind of, I don't want to say belligerent, like falling around all over themselves, not really that bad, but just to where it just kind of triggers me, and it really stresses me out. It takes a lot of energy out of me. Even weeks before the event, I'll be dreading it because I know this person's going to be there. They're going to be drunk early on as soon as I see them. I'll just use it for an example. So for this recent Thanksgiving, by the time I got to my family's house, they were already there. They got a ride from my parents. They were already drunk. By the time I seen them, like, eyes were already glazed over, already that drunk. And I believe this person knows that I get annoyed by drunk people, and I've told them in previous years, but it just doesn't seem to ever matter. And I think that they're just so kind of lost in the addiction of it. And I've tried helping him. He lived with me in his 20s and my 20s. He lived with me for a good 5 years. I tried getting him on the straight and narrow path, and tried getting him into fitness, and just kind of nothing really seemed to matter other than drinking, partying, and having a good time. So I just kind of gave up on the idea that I could help save him or get him on his path. And so now he's in his mid-30s and just kind of still doing the same stuff. And it really sucks, and just so you guys know who I'm talking about, it's my brother. So I love the guy so much. I would die for the kid. I've fought 10 guys at once, because he kind of got me in a fight, and they were starting to jump him. This was about at least 10 years ago, probably 15 years ago. He got in he was kind of talking crap to somebody, and they all jumped out, and next thing you know, there was about 10 guys surrounding him, kicking him on the ground, and I didn't even think 2 seconds about it. It's like I would probably literally die for the kid. I love him that much, but I don't really feel like I don't really know that person anymore, because every time I see him, he's drunk, and then instantly, like, I'm getting defensive, and I don't want to be rude, so I don't really know if I need to just stop going to family events or have like another serious talk, even though I've had tons of them over the years with him, or if I just need to let my family know that, hey, I'm not going to be there for any more family events. It just sucks because I don't mind when people drink, but when you start getting drunk and you start talking loud and start bumping people around and just, just being like annoying, that, I don't know about you guys, but I have almost zero tolerance for that kind of person in my life at this time. And I know that right now I need to be especially, I don't know what the right word is, but careful, just because I don't want to get triggered into needing to drink to be around my own family. I don't like that. I won't do that. I don't know if I should just, like, what would you guys do in this situation? I feel like I've had plenty of talks and I've gave plenty of chances, and I wouldn't mind if it was just like, casual drinking like the rest of the family. Like, have a couple beers, that's great, but you don't need to be having shots of alcohol every time our family's getting together and getting belligerent and needing a ride from everybody. I just feel like that's, I don't know, it just sucks. It puts me in a bad position because then I feel like I'm a jerk because he'll be trying to talk to me and I literally would just act like he's not even there because I'm just that mad. And I don't want to blow up and be rude, but I feel like it's not him that's talking to me. It's a bottle of liquor or alcohol talking to me. So I feel like crap every time I go to a family event because of this situation. And then I feel guilty for like being a crappy brother. And I just don't know what to do at this point. So if you guys want to shoot me some ideas on what you would say, who you would talk to, do you just talk to your mom and hope she understands because she's going to be upset that I'm not going to be there? I just don't know what to do, but I know that it has to stop. Either he needs to stop drinking when I'm around, which that sucks because then everybody's going to be like, oh, he's coming around, so we can't have fun. I don't want to be like the spoiler of fun, but I'm pretty sure that other members of my family are annoyed by it too. Like everybody has to, he just starts like saying rude things and just not being he's just a totally separate, he's just a totally different kid when he's drunk versus when he's not drunk. Like I would hang around him all day long, if he was sober. He's a great guy, but just pushes the alcohol too far, and then it really gets me. Like we have a Christmas thing coming up and I'm really dreading going because I know it's just going to be the same thing. And then I'm going to have to be feeling like I'm being rude, and it just doesn't feel good. So if you guys want to shoot me some ideas, have you had to deal with similar things like this? I know that I need to look out for myself, number one, and my own well-being, especially while I'm trying to taper off the last little bit of the Suboxone. I need to keep as much drama out of my life as possible. So I've done really good at eliminating drama people in my life altogether over the last few years. I've cut out plenty of friends. I've cut out some family members, that I don't even talk to anymore because they just constantly stress me out. And I just love them from far pretty much. There's been plenty of good memories with certain people, but yeah, I just don't know what to do. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys have a great day.